Hey, you all. Welcome to Mamarazzi Mondays. It's your host, Tijuana Mamarazzi Hardwell. I'm really looking forward to the guest that I'm getting ready to bring on here in just a second. His name is King Maine, and he's out of Salina, Kansas. And so here in just a little bit, you all will get an opportunity to meet him, come to find out what he's doing in order to make sure that he's taking control of his music career and doing everything that he can, of course, in order to be able to make it outside of Kansas. So it'll be a really lively interview, and I cannot wait till he comes on. All right, and so we'll just wait for you all to kind of come into the space. I hope that everybody is having a wonderful new year. We're just getting started, so hopefully you all are, if you set New Year's resolutions, hopefully you're doing everything that you can in order to be able to knock those out. And if you have not set any New Year's resolutions, but you're just, trying to get to it this year, I commend you on that. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and get you on. Hey, how are you
I'm
doing?
blessed. I'm blessed. How you doing?
I'm doing quite well. I'm doing quite well. Have we actually ever met in person? I don't think we have
No, we
we?
have not. No, we have not.
I wasn't for sure. I wasn't for sure. But I'm glad that we were finally able to connect. I know that we've been chatting for a little bit about connecting and being able to do the interview. I first and foremost, before we even get into ours, I want to commend you on what you're doing independently in order to make sure that you take control of your own music career. What I'm seeing about you, and I would have gotten to you anyway on doing an interview with you, but I can definitely say that you are doing a lot in order to get your name out there. I love how you connect with your fans. I even love just how you're putting consistent music out there for your fans to be able to enjoy your artistry. So hats off to you for that.
I appreciate you.
I want
I
to get
appreciate you. That mean a lot.
yeah,
That
I'm
mean a
telling you,
lot to me for real.
I'm seeing you. You're
I
working.
appreciate you. That mean a lot.
Yeah, you're working. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm definitely telling you, I'm
I
seeing it.
appreciate you for real.
So let's get into it. I know that there's probably some people who are joining us tonight who maybe do not know you. So can you introduce yourself to everybody who's
For
watching
sure.
who might not know who King
For
Maine
sure. For
is?
sure. Yeah. I'm King Maine. I'm from Salina, Kansas. You feel me? I've been doing this rap thing for. I can cuss on here and everything. You feel me? Oh, okay.
I want you to be yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing this rap shit for a long time. You feel me? Like so. In Kansas, out of Kansas, I grew up in Chicago too. I grew up in
Mhm.
Bowling Green, Kentucky too. So just coming up young, doing this, and trying to make it happen since middle
Yeah.
school. You feel me?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Can we talk a little bit about what Salina, Kansas represents? Because I don't know if there's many people who know what the stomping grounds and music entertainment scene is like in Salina. So can you describe that for us?
Yes, for sure. I'm saying in Kansas, it's just like in Salina, excuse me. The scene we got a few rappers, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing, everybody, just like I said, and then y'all heard it off the porch, everybody here and there, and I salute to everybody doing their thing. That's one
Yeah.
thing all the artists know. I salute to them. I chat up to all the Kansas artists, try to
Hmm.
keep everybody pushing, but Salina, I moved from here, but plain and simple, the music scene is cool. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really too much. Plain and simple.
I know you can't offend your Salina supporters who are I know that that's what that's about,
Kansas,
right?
Kansas, and
But can you kind of but can you kind of tell me, like, is there really a stage for artists and performers to be able to really grow in their artistry out of Salina,
oh
Kansas?
man, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? You can grow where, you can
Hmm.
put your name, get your name out there, however you make it happen. That's one thing, it don't matter where you at, you can make it happen, and like I said, there's people doing their things, low key. But one thing I push on everybody, get that music out there, you know what I mean? Let's put on for our city,
Hmm.
I tell all my artists, with all my artists, just people who I be around, younger
Yeah,
generation, you know what I mean? Let's put it out there because it's out here, you know what I mean? People, they got followings too. There's people here that got followings too, plain and simple, but we got to
yeah.
take it out. We got to put Kansas on the map. All
Hmm.
of us.
Yes,
Yep.
I've worked with just a couple of Salina
Yeah, for
artists,
sure.
so I'm kind of coming to know a little bit more about it. Now, for them wanting to actually perform their music, do you all travel a lot more in order to be able to kind of get outside of your hometown and be able to perform and grow your fan base? Is that something that's really a priority for
Oh
you?
yeah, I feel like that's everything. I feel like that being everything, you know what I mean? And if it ain't for nobody, they better turn up because you can't make too much shaking out Kansas. There ain't too much out here, you know what I mean? That's just free game for everybody, you know, for all you gotta get out of here. There ain't nothing in here, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, honestly, you know,
Yeah, I want to kind of get into that. All
for
right,
sure.
because one of the statements that you made on he recently did an interview, you all, and I actually follow this show. The is it on just on
Yeah,
YouTube? The Off the
I
Porch
think it's
show.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and so on this particular platform, you all, he did describe Kansas as a black hole. So can you kind of explain what that means? And I know that when you meant that, I know. I mean, look,
She
we
said,
all have
"Look,
our different clever ways of describing Kansas, right? So can you describe why you described it that way?
you know,
And did you get any backlash for that?
nah. They everybody, to be honest with it, everybody a lot of artists hit me up. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
A lot of my super fans hit me up about it too. But a lot of artists, they was like, man, I felt that. You know what I'm saying? That was some motivation for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
yeah,
when I say the black hole, you know, I mean where I come from, the snake. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's here, it's like a
hmm,
lot of people they leave, they be like, I ain't coming back, but then they come back. You know what I mean? That motherfucker suck you back in. You know what I mean? That's so where I'm from. Where I'm
yeah,
from, it's like that. We our population just got big. Not even big. It ain't nothing. 60,000. Our population ain't shit. You feel me?
yeah,
So it's something like
yeah,
that. It's a black hole, and everybody know what it is in Kansas. You know, I ain't got to talk. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard.
yeah.
So that's a black hole.
Yeah, yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from. So, do you feel as though for artists in Kansas, what kind of access does an artist who's trying to make their way out of Kansas, what's some access that you feel like you have, or how do you take ownership of making sure that you do everything that you can in order to use what you
that
have?
that
Because I think that that's what you've done a really good job
I appreciate
of
you.
of
That's
doing.
all that to me.
Yeah,
That's all that matter. You know, this rap shit ain't nothing. You know what I mean? It matter what you doing for your community, what you doing for your people,
yeah,
your brothers, your young, your sisters. You know what I mean? That's what I think things is, and that's
yeah,
what I was taught in life. You know what I'm saying? Around, you know. So the same with the music, like I said before a little bit ago. Like I tell all the artists in Salina, man, keep pushing. You know, drop that music. Don't be scared to drop the music. You feel me? Drop that music. Let them
yeah,
hear it, because you got people following you. They're already behind you. You know, put that music out. You know. So that's
yeah.
just one. You know.
Let's talk about that. Because you actually put out 5 music projects in just five
Oh yeah,
months.
that
That's a lot.
Yeah, and that ain't nothing.
That's a
That ain't
lot.
nothing.
Okay, Tupac
Hey,
Shakur.
no,
All
I'm
right.
King, man. I'm from the north
That's that
side.
Tupac
Yeah,
work
I know.
ethic,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm from, I just learned that one thing I just learned that work ethic was, I used to see No Limit, Cash Money. My pops, he used to rock. We used to go get their
Mm-hmm.
CDs every weekend. You know what I'm saying? In
Yeah.
Junction City. You feel me? Every time they dropped, and I was a young shorty. I seen that. You feel me? So I always watched things. You
Yeah.
know. So that's in me. You feel me? Like, and this ain't nothing. We got, man. These songs ain't nothing, man. This is easy. We
Yeah.
worry about our community.
Now, when you put out that much music, though, do you wait on your fans to tell you what they like? How do you try to make sure that something catches on? When you're
Oh,
putting out that much music.
yeah. See, that's definitely big too. You know, one thing I go off, like, people they tell me drop it, and I go off the streets too. Even like now, like you can go watch my
Mm-hmm.
face. You can go see my Facebook. I say, man, should I drop this mug? Is y'all ready? You know what I'm talking about? Like, that's one thing I go
Mm-hmm.
off of it. And right now I feel like I got a decent little following. You know me. So I'm gonna let it come. I can't sit and preach something like I be saying. I'm always drop music. They know that, but I'm gonna really show them. I'm gonna really drop it. You know, I can't sit on
Yeah.
it, even though I got so much, man. I got
Yes.
so this ain't nothing. So they better get ready.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from. So, what has the support been like from the
Oh
DJs?
man, all the DJs, man. I mess with all the DJs, and one thing I try to do is I tap in with all the DJs in Kansas. I'm sure if the DJs don't know me, then I don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Because I touch base with all the DJs, and I'm very respectful.
That's
I know how
good.
to come out to DJs. You know, I done been on 93.5. You feel me? So, and I'm from Salina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you got to know how to approach people. You know what I'm saying? And plain and simple. But it's
How
amazing.
would you describe how would you describe the importance of the relationship between, independent musicians and the local
I
DJs?
feel like I feel like I feel like myself is very important, but man, all this shit is politics just like everything else, man. You feel me? It don't matter if it's a DJ, it's an artist, it's all politics, you know what I'm saying? But I feel
Yeah.
like I came up on this bigger point, get your music to them, they in the clubs, but plain and simple, people is people. That's how I go.
Yeah, but see, I'll share this with you. One of the things that when I'm talking to some of the DJs, one of the things that's their pet peeve is they feel like artists will put that music on out there, but it's the failure to actually network
Facts.
and actually establish a rapport. So, what are some ways, in your opinion, that artists can actually make sure that they're working towards establishing a rapport with the
Yeah,
DJs, in your opinion?
definitely. Like, yeah, if that's emailing them, if that's, getting to their emails, like, all the DJs be mad. They don't like, send them Snapchats and send them in a message or, that's just some for some artists who just coming up, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't even messing, or
Yeah.
if you ain't thinking about the DJs, you think you just finna take this shit to another, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, but,
Yeah.
touch base with them in the club, if that's getting them your record, you know what I'm saying? Seeing how you can, get any services they offer that might help, things like that.
Hmm. Yeah, absolutely. No, I agree with you there. I want to now get into this hot track that you have with K Stylist. And so it's called From the Back, and I just have no clue what that means, right? And
Bless
so
your
tell me a
heart.
little bit
Bless
about
your
how you
heart.
came. So tell no. I'm joking. I'm joking. What? Am I incriminating myself now? All right. So listen. I want to find out what was it like to work with K Stylist on that particular track.
On that track, I fit, it was definitely a cool little work with him, you know what I'm saying? And I'm about to be shooting the video as far as that, but the whole little how,
Will he hop into the
oh
video?
yeah.
Do we expect to see him in the video?
Yes, you will
Okay.
see. Oh, that mug gonna be epic. We might you might have to get a little slide through, come through it. Hey, put your fingers in. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be an epic music video, and the song was amazing. Working with him, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
and just how just I felt like it needed that energy in the time. You know what I'm saying? Twerking.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have to hit them with the streets. They know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? The streets. I'm making the music for the
Yeah.
ladies, the motivational music. So I want to come with a twerk banger. You feel me? For the clubs, we all
Yes.
down. So when the clubs open up, hey man, you know what I'm saying? I'll be up in there. You feel me?
Right. Right. Yeah. So I mean, how difficult has it been during this time where because of the pandemic, people are not stepping out, like they used to. The clubs here right now are closing, I think, at 11
Yeah.
o'clock. I don't know
Yes.
because I'm not out
That's what
right
they say
now.
about
So,
around that
but
time.
I mean, they're closing early. Yeah, but so like, how is that impacting independent musicians who are still trying to connect with their fans?
Man, one thing I always be on, I just try to take advantage of anything I can, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what moment it is, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter if all this COVID, I always try to go hard every day, plain and simple. And with
Hmm.
just with all that going on with the COVID, to me, yeah, it slowed things down. But a lot of things for me, we got a lot of connections and a lot of things are opening back up. There's still big
Hmm.
shows, you know what I'm saying? You still need to be, we
Yeah.
need to be for Kansas artists, we need to be out of this state anyway, you know what I'm saying? Take
Hmm.
as much time as we can with our family, you know what I'm saying? And there's, you know what I'm saying?
Which y'all's mask on now.
Yeah, ASAP. Oh, you got to, yeah, you can't play, you can't play with that. But, you got to just take it out of here as much as you can out of Kansas, anyway. And a lot of places is opening it up. They up
Yeah.
in Texas, no mask, 500 people. So,
That's what I'm
keep
saying.
take.
And then them people come right back here. But no, I understand where you're coming from. So can we talk a little bit about what are some different social media channels that you're using in order to rub elbows with the right people, especially during this time? Have you hopped on the Clubhouse?
The Clubhouse, I ain't even hopped on and I ain't even asked nobody yet
Okay.
about that. But I'm on the TikTok. So King Main 0785. Go
TikTok?
follow me because that's the new thing for real. But I seen that the Clubhouse. I almost forgot what you said. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about?
No,
What about?
but wait a minute. Wait a minute though.
Yeah,
TikTok.
that's the
I mean,
that's
like
the kids.
if you have a track that's on there with TikTok, it's not just kids anymore
Yeah,
though. The adults are
yeah,
hopping on
yeah,
the
yeah. Oh
TikTok.
yeah.
They the adults have taken over TikTok. Like they're on there left and right, and they're doing it. So as a mom of a 13-year-old,
Yep,
I'm
yep.
just I'm
No,
just saying I
yeah,
know a little bit.
yeah. Oh,
But yeah, but if you can kind of find that track that people are going to gravitate to and want to incorporate your music in with TikTok, it's a good look.
facts, easy.
It's a good look to be able to do that. How long have you been doing
Oh,
that?
I just got on there probably about a week ago. Week ago for sure. Yeah, I just got on there.
Okay.
So yeah, we about to take over on the
That's
TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go
okay.
follow me.
Now, what song? What song am I gonna see my daughter
I
TikToking
can't even
to?
tell you. We're gonna make something creative on there for you. We're gonna make something. You
Yeah,
know,
okay.
we're gonna. You got to put your mind to it. We ain't gonna rush nothing.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So let's get into like what are some ways that artists like yourself are thinking of to monetize your music and what it is that you all are doing because you all invest thousands of dollars into this studio time, beats, you name it, music videos. What are some ways that you all are actually chasing that bag?
Man,
Tell me a little bit about that.
man, and that's for everybody. You know, that's for everybody. They need to definitely get up on this and really be doing this. You know,
Mm-hmm.
what I mean, that's for.
Finessing a check, right? Finessing for a
Hey man, you
check.
go. They can go listen to it. They can go listen to it. We don't talk too much, you know what I'm saying? They go listen, you know. But y'all, you know, streaming, you know, everybody know. Y'all ain't gotta
Yeah.
go Google. Y'all don't ain't gotta go Google. I'm about to tell y'all little things, you know what I mean? Streaming, the streaming money, you know what I'm saying? Get your get your
Yeah.
merch money, man. Believe in yourself. You feel me? But y'all see this, man. Y'all
Hmm.
that's a finesse for a check if you can't see it all the way, you know. Believe in yourself. You know,
Yeah.
we got the mass everywhere.
I
You know
love
what I
it.
mean?
I
And
love it.
believe in yourself. You know,
Getting that merch on,
yes, yeah,
right?
merch. You know,
Yeah.
merch. You know, the verse money. I hope y'all get some. I hope somebody they paying y'all for them verses. You feel me? Make sure y'all getting it. No, you know what I mean. Don't just throw away your craft. You know what I mean for no reason. Now you feel me? All your hard
Yeah.
work, all that money. You feel me? You can't throw it away. You know. But those few couple ways. You know what I mean? Get to
Hmm.
that merch. You know the verses. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I think that's smart. I think that's
streaming
smart
money.
to make sure,
Streaming. Get your
that
Spotify's.
artists are paying attention to
Get your
that.
Spotify's. I'm gonna keep giving the free game. Get your Spotify's, man. This ain't nothing to me, man. Go get your Spotify, and
Yeah.
all you gotta do is Google. Y'all think I'm lying? Streaming. All they gotta do is be listening.
Yeah. No, I mean, but it's really important to make sure that artists are thinking about ways to be able to monetize the music that you all are making. So I love it. And
Facts,
shout out to you for having your merch, even making sure that you put your stuff on masks. Everybody's buying masks right now because we don't know how long we're going to be sitting in these masks, right?
man.
So making sure that you do something like that. So I
I
love it.
appreciate you.
I want to talk to you about even what it was like to collaborate with Lil Flip and also Snooty Wild.
Uh,
So can we talk about that? What was that like?
for sure. When I first got out of jail, probably like 4 years ago, I felt like I had a definitely good momentum, you know what I'm saying, in the streets and everything, very heavy, you know. So I was like, man, we got to do something. R.I.P. to my little brother, you know, and R.I.P. to my mother too. You feel me?
Yeah.
We used to bump Little Flip, you know what I'm saying, like young, you know. That's how I really
Mhm.
got really on the bars, you know. So we just wanted to do a song with Little Flip, so that's what we came with. I'm like, we
Yeah.
knocked that out. And then with the Snooty Wild track, we how did I was about to bring him to Wichita. Yeah, I was about to bring Snooty Wild to Wichita. I think it's some little jail little thing happened or whatever. So it came with a like
Yeah.
we did a little business or whatever as far as so I did it with the verse or whatever and did the song. So I thought
Yeah.
it'd be a good look for me on that, you know, and just push it as much as I could, you know what I'm saying, there as far as with the audio with it.
So I know that, here recently I've heard a lot more artists kind of like, doing this little debate about whether or not it is valuable to, purchase a verse or collaborate with
Mm,
some artists,
mm,
on their particular projects. And then also about whether or not, it's even of any value to pay to perform, to open up for them on a show.
mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts on that?
Hey,
What are your
hey,
thoughts?
this man, I can't speak for everybody. If you haven't, you haven't. If you know what I'm saying, if it's gonna help you to get to where you need to be,
Hmm.
then that's on you. I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying. If you
Yeah.
feel like you just motherfucker got it, you ain't got to do much. You know what I'm saying. Hey, man, you gonna have to pay to play sometimes. So that's plain and simple in this game.
Yeah.
If you ain't got that bag in this game, you might as well go hang it. You know what I'm saying. It's real. So that's you gonna have to pay. You have
Yeah.
to pay something sometime. So let me know.
I hope they paid attention to that because it is an investment into your craft,
You
right?
so
It's
right.
an
This a mil-
investment.
this a trillion
Yeah,
billion dollar game. You feel me,
yeah,
man?
yeah, yeah. So just making sure, and I do think that that's really important for artists to understand, like, and you also have to make a smart business decision
Facts.
about whether or not you feel as though this track is going to be something that can elevate your career, right? Um, let's talk also about because one of the projects that you did 5 projects in 5 months.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know that on Off the Porch, you did share that A Little Motivation was one of your favorite projects. And can you tell me a little bit about why that one stood out for you so much and why you like that one? Why should people be listening and bumping that
I,
one?
I said that one on the interview. I said that one just because I feel like it just the time that we in, you know what I'm saying? In with the
Mm-hmm.
COVID,
Uh-huh.
I feel like, then that's why I named it that, a little motivation. All the tracks on there,
Yeah.
some real motivating things, it ain't on no street, you know what I'm saying? And all shoot them up, all, you know what I mean? It's a motivating,
Yeah.
anybody, you gonna be able to bump, you know what I'm saying? Something on there, and you're gonna be able to feel it some type of way. I know for sure, you know. But
Yeah.
that's why, as far as that, but all, anything I put into and I drop it, I'm a mess with it. Certain things, I like more of my street shit. You feel me? But I let the
Yeah.
people feel what they like. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I feel a little motivation, because everybody needed some motivation right there in that time. Everybody, especially in
Yeah.
our society.
You know, 2020 was a real wild year, especially for the hip hop and entertainment scene. But something that kind of stands out to me is just the number of deaths that happened last year. And for so much of it to be like really like rooted in like the street culture, but then also the music that artists like King Von, were making. So, what's your opinion? How are you utilizing your music? Is it something that you kind of shy away from? I mean, like, what's your perspective on that?
Uh, how I feel right now, honestly, like like, even with the certain tracks, like even like a lot of my songs, even like in jail, like I wrote like 4 years ago, and like Fast and Furious, I just dropped a video today. I wrote that in jail. That's 4 years ago. Like
Mm.
I just feel like I feel like you need to make your music, but yeah, think you got to know that if what you asking for is around the corner. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That it's
Yeah,
real. You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about? Like, you got to grow. Everybody ain't growed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't growed. So, and that's a lot of these young cats. They get in. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even growed. Therefore, touch some money. You feel me? And money will really turn you. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Really fuck you up in the head. Like, so that's a whole different thing.
But that ought to be the time that, by the time that you start seeing the avenue, like you're elevating in your music career, to think that they leave all of that behind,
Mm-hmm.
right? But and I understand, I do
Yeah, you got to
understand for
grow.
so many of them, it's just,
They ain't
yeah,
growed.
it's the growth, but also not wanting to leave people behind,
Facts.
also. And I know that you've been real transparent, and you've actually shared that, even as you've been elevating, that your relationships with friends and other
Facts.
people who you've known for years has really, really changed. Can you talk just a little bit about that? I'm not looking for you to name drop or anything like that. This ain't no Wendy Williams interview, okay? But can you kind of tell me a little bit about, like, why is that, like, that crabs in a barrel mentality, to where when you're elevating, you start, like, friends start falling off,
Facts.
things aren't good no more. Can you kind of explain to me what that was like for you to experience that?
Like we talked about, everybody don't want to grow. Everybody don't want better for themselves. You know what I mean? Certain people, even if they want a certain type of success, they want a certain type of success. You feel me? I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what everybody type of success everybody else want. You know what I'm saying? Certain
Yeah,
people is they content with certain things in life. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
so that, you're gonna lose a lot of friends. You gonna read any books, anything, you're gonna lose a lot of friends in this, you know what I'm saying, to get to your goals, your cousins, your aunties,
yeah.
your grandmothers,
Damn, the aunties too.
your mamas, your mom, your dad. You can lose
Yeah,
your people. I mean, like, and like on some hating things, people's mothers, that comes with it. You know what I mean? And people not,
yeah,
that just comes with the life. Success. Like, it's real.
of
That it's
course.
deep. So what I'm saying off of that, y'all just, you gotta be ready when you know what I mean. Any type of, you gotta be ready for it, because you're gonna lose people who you really thought was. It ain't gonna happen. All the family members. It don't matter.
Yeah,
It don't matter. It
yeah.
don't matter.
Nope. I understand where you're coming from. I
For
understand.
sure.
So I see that some of your favorite places where you've performed has been Texas, Arkansas. Um, so how have you been able to connect with club promoters and artists and DJs in those neck of the
Yeah,
woods?
and that go back to, yeah, just us, even with going back to the DJs, you know what I'm saying, just social media, you feel me? Like, without,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I'm from Salina, Kansas. This motherfucker really 50,000, you feel me? You
Yeah,
got just email, you know what I'm saying, emails, Instagram, you got all these things everybody is at, you know what I'm saying? Even these artists, y'all want bid, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They everybody email, everybody got some kind of social media. You
mm-hmm.
just got to reach out, can't be lazy. All grind, no stop signs, baby. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't be
But so
lazy.
when you reach out, when you reach out to people, you tell them that they're from Salina, Kansas. Some of them have probably not heard of Salina, Kansas, or if they have, they're like, "What? Salina?
Kansas in
A
general.
rap artist from Salina?" I'm just
Kansas
saying,
in
a rap
general.
artist from Salina. Yeah, and so I mean, and again, even as I've traveled, I just know that people are always so shocked just to find that Black people actually
Yeah,
live in
yeah.
Kansas. So there's all of those things, and I don't really know what people think of Kansas when they hear of it, you know.
The real ones
And so
know.
for you, what have you kind of had to combat that, as you're looking to network outside of your state?
That's something that I always knew that would help me, you know what I'm saying, even when I was young, because you know what I'm saying, if a motherfucker like they like, damn, you from Kansas, motherfucker want to know, like, hold up, you finished, when you go to anywhere you go, okay, you go to Texas, Chicago, anywhere, they know the real when you go there. The motherfucker know what's fake and what's not, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter where you from, and then if you from Kansas, oh, they like, okay, you know what I'm saying, because they don't think nothing ain't shit shaking there, you feel me? They don't think.
Yeah,
You got to put on. That's why everybody got to put on for Kansas. All the real ones got to put on.
yeah.
Simple.
How important is that? Because I know that artists, quite often when I'm interviewing them or just chatting with artists, they mention about how they want to be the first one to put on,
Uh,
like they want to put their city on the map. But then there was an artist, and I really do wish that I could remember who actually shared this with me.
mm,
But he mentioned to me about, like, you have to, like, leave that whole mindset alone
facts,
of
facts.
feeling like you have to put your whole city on your back. And he mentioned about how it's much better if he does, in the moment of pursuing his career, in the times of pursuing his career, if he can be, like, one track minded, just focus on him and what he has to accomplish, and then be able to reach back out.
Mm,
And so I thought that that was a really interesting perspective, because I've heard it, be stated so many times, like, people even get bogged down by that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, facts,
Because
facts.
you're trying to put on for your city, you're trying to put on for your state. The people in your hometown are not supportive, or if just so much that comes with that, right?
So
Um,
is.
and just feeling really weighted down by it, right? So just feeling really weighted down by it. And so when he gave me that perspective, it's something that I try to make sure that I share with musicians, with anybody,
No,
honestly,
appreciate it.
who has that same
No,
mentality.
fact, not
Yeah, of
because
course.
they do
Yeah.
come. Yeah, definitely come with a Leslie. You know what I mean. But even
Hmm.
something like that. Even when I was young, I used to want to be like, oh, I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Young mentality. And one thing I always did though was I wanted to put in my work, put in my grind. You know what I'm saying? Put in everything. And
Yeah.
put it. You know what I mean? Show everybody. Even coming with have the name King Maine, you know what I'm saying? A name like that, you know what I mean? People they want to, but hey, hey, you got to go do something.
You got to live
You
up
got to
to it,
do something for
right?
that, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to say, you know what I'm saying? And so it's that even coming with that, but it's real.
Of course, of course. So you have, of course, accomplished quite a bit, even as an independent musician. You're making all of the right connections. You're pushing your music. You're really developing a real authentic fan base, which I think is
I
important,
appreciate you
to make sure that it is an
for
authentic fan
real.
base. So, what is 2021 going to look like for you?
Nothing but blessings. Nothing but blessings. It's,
Yes.
it's you know what I mean, and I appreciate you for putting me on here. You hear me? To
No,
let me
no
speak my
problem.
piece. You feel me? Like it's gonna be nothing but
Yes.
blessings, and I need everybody support. You feel me? Y'all just see what's going on. They watch it. They
Yeah.
been watching. This ain't nothing new. You feel me? But you got to get everybody in tune. That's your job. Get everybody in tune. You feel me?
Yeah.
If you ain't getting them in tune, it don't matter. It don't matter. You feel me? But y'all just
Yes.
watch. Y'all just watch. I don't like to talk. I want them to see. I want them to see month by month.
Yes. So as we get ready to wrap up this interview, and we're not done yet, but as we get ready to wrap up this interview, because you are my very first interview on Mamarazzi Mondays for 2021, what are some ways that you could encourage the people who are watching? What are some words that you live by, that you think could motivate someone?
Yeah.
A little motivation, right?
Man, yeah, definitely, definitely. The slogan is all grind, no stop signs. You feel me? I mean, push every day. Don't matter what pop up in your way. You know what I'm saying? Pray to the man above every day, every night. It don't matter if you got good days. It don't matter if you got bad days. You feel me? Pray for what you're sorry for. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Pray for what you're
Mhm.
sorry for, what you did wrong all day, what you want to happen. And I promise you, it's gonna happen. Everything, you're gonna live the life that you wanted to live. You smell me? Yeah, man. It's in real life. You hear me? Snake City, Northside,
Yeah.
man. RIP Fresh. Everybody, you hear me?
Yes, yes. No, don't RIP everybody now. I'm trying to finish
Nah, I
this
said
year out. I'm
RP,
just saying.
RP to everybody that I lost. You hear me?
Oh, okay, okay, okay. We just gotta make sure
I
we
gotta
get
say,
that. They
I done lost a
basically,
lot of people. So when I say RP to everybody, they
yeah,
know that my people know what I'm saying. You smell me? For
yeah. No,
sure.
I'm messing. But no, absolutely. So I know that you have a lot that you're going to be working on in 2021. What are some ways that you're looking to grow as an artist?
Oh man, that's an amazing question. Amazing question. As an artist, something what I like to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, growth, month by month, you know what I mean? Seeing a change, you know what I mean? Seeing a real change. If that's working with my craft, you know what I mean? Getting more music out, you know what I mean? Giving what the fans want,
Yeah,
just taking my game to a whole nother level. You feel me? Just that's
yeah.
if I feel like I ain't doing that, I got to turn up. I tell my people around me, man, if y'all think I'm slacking, man, y'all better tell me something. You feel me? And I'm already hard on myself.
But yeah, but a lot of artists do. Man,
I
I've worked with
I
a
got to
number of
take it.
artists who are just not good about taking constructive
Give it to me. I
criticism.
got to take it. I
Yeah,
got you. Ain't gonna get better. I'm trying. You got to be Jordan. You gotta be Jordan. You
yeah.
feel me? You gotta, nah, but for real though, that's real. Like I tell all my
No,
people.
I appreciate you sharing that.
I want
No,
everybody to
I
know that.
appreciate you sharing
I
that.
want them to all know that for sure. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Yeah. What are some ways that you're looking to market yourself in the new year? I do think you do an incredible job of making sure that it's consistent. You go to your page and you definitely know that you're a musician. Sometimes I find myself going to an artist page because they're telling me that they want to be interviewed or they're looking to collaborate, and I go to their page and I cannot tell at all
Okay.
that they're an artist because they're not pushing their music, but they expect everybody around them to push
Boom,
their
boom.
music. And then I got a problem
Me
with that.
too.
I got a problem with that. I got a problem with
No,
it
that's you should.
because they want you to do the work of pushing them and promoting them more than they are themselves. And you go to their page, and I'm telling you, and there's like
Oh
no one
yeah,
would ever know
facts.
that they're an
Facts.
artist.
That's why I
Yeah,
said one things in my interview. I don't know, you know what I mean. We got put it in their face. You know what I mean. I don't want to be
yeah,
disrespectful. You know what I'm saying. But I want to motivate,
yeah,
and that's one thing that the people said I did. You know what I'm saying. And that's all I wanted to do was
yeah,
motivate. Let's turn up. I want my state to look
yes,
beautiful
yes. No, I think that that's important. That's important.
for
So,
sure.
I have definitely enjoyed chatting with you. Now, before we go, how can everyone who's watching tonight be able to connect with King May?
I'm on all social platforms. It don't matter where you at. TikTok, KingMain0785. Excuse me. On TikTok, it's KingMain785. On Instagram, it's KingMain0785. I'm on Twitter, the real King Main. Go subscribe to me on YouTube, King Main. I'm go add everything on to your playlist on
And we're
Spotify.
going to make sure we post it in the chat too. So for everyone who's watching, we will make sure
Yeah,
that we post it in the chat just so that you all can connect with him. I really do want you all to be able to take the time to listen to his music. I think I'm interviewing you tonight not because you're making good music,
I
but because
appreciate
I'm
you.
definitely noticing. I'm also noticing. No, thank
For
you.
real,
But I'm
that's a
also
blessing.
noticing just the ways that you are networking. And I will tell you this: there's a lot of artists who reach out, and because you don't say yes immediately on an interview or on collaborating, like they write you off, they're super nasty. One thing that I can say is you effectively networked, and so that's why I took the time to make sure that I circled back,
For
and it was the
sure.
way in which you
I
did.
appreciate
So
you.
yeah, and like I said, I know that it's been a while that we've been looking to connect. And so again, just shout out to you for that. At this time, you all, as we get ready to wrap up, I do want to make sure that if any of you all have any questions for King May, that you go ahead and you put them in the chat. Go ahead and put it in the chat if you have any questions for King May before we wrap up. I do want to make sure that we can, of course, be able to get those questions answered just in case you all have any for him.
Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure.
So if you all have any questions, go ahead and plug them below. So I do know that you are going to be doing a music video with K Stylist for from the back.
Hmm.
Can you tell me a little bit about what your artistic vision is for your video?
I plan to keep the people entertained. That's what I plan to do. I plan to keep the females and the males entertained, and just turn up and give them full of energy. It's gonna be full of energy in the video. You know, something that you can watch, you can get turned up to. You know what I mean? We shake a little something too. You don't got to do nothing cool crazy. You do a little something. Just a feel good track. You feel me? Just a feel good. You know.
All right. Them ladies better be getting paid in this pandemic. But
You know,
anyway,
we keep them right. You got to keep them right. You got to keep them right.
that's good. That's good. I'm all about women empowerment, so I'm with it. All right. So Israel Gates, just as a
Shout out to
shout
him.
out to
Shout out
Sean
to him. Shout out
Gates.
to brother.
Yeah.
Pushing. I love what you're doing.
So he wants to know. Yeah. So Israel Gates and also Shanice Wilson want to know what artists you want to work with. Sean Gates or Israel, he's also an artist, you all. So make sure you check him out too. But he wants to know what Kansas artists that you want to work with, and Shanice Wilson just wants to know what artists would you like to work with in general.
Uh, in Kansas artists, I can't say I don't know. Like I'm focused. You feel me? I'm focused on my craft. You know what I'm saying? I will, but well, one thing I will say, I want to salute to a lot of artists like Israel. I want to shoot Ado doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Artists like that. Out of I want.
Shout out to
I want to.
Ado. I don't know if he's watching, but shout
Yeah, I want to
out.
salute to my brother T Rail. He been doing his thing. We've been doing our thing since in Topeka. You feel me? So him, I want to
Yeah.
salute to other artists. You know, Frelo out of Topeka. He been dropping. I've been seeing him doing his thing out there. Shout out to Sick and Twisted. You know what I'm saying? Those are I want to put it out there. Work with people. It don't matter. We can work. It don't matter. You know, we can work. They know what to do. What we do. You feel me? But those salute to everybody doing their thing. With other artists though, like bigger artists. You feel me? Uh, y'all about to see that Boozy track, so y'all get ready for that. So we gon' that's what the streets want, man.
Wait a minute. You got something with
Man, you
Boosie?
better stop playing, man. We ain't finessing for a check for a reason. Come on. Come
Okay.
on.
Okay.
Hey, get ready. We
I'm
just this yo, I'm gonna drop something on your stuff. You know, this your you
okay.
doing it big.
I'm gonna just tell you this. Make sure that if you do a video with Boosie, that you got get some security around you. I'm just saying. I'm
What you
just
talking about the
saying.
little situation he had or what? Yeah, with the
When does that become a little situation?
Hey, this
Y'all calling it a little situation? I don't want to get shot
people get
in my
people
leg.
get shot every day. People get shot every day. You hear me?
You ain't gonna normalize that on here.
Hey, it's hip hop. Hip
All
hop
right.
is the day. They know what's going on. Hip hop the dangerous thing. Hip hop been dangerous. You know. I don't know what they think they about to get
Yeah.
into.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to start interviewing some country artists. But
For real though.
all right. So Shanice Wilson wants to know what can we expect from you next? What's coming up?
Um. Uh. I hope I can't tell everything, man. Just know it's gonna be nothing but growth. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it just trying to help others out too. You know, help others out. You know, and really just put Kansas on the map. That's what one thing I want to do. You know what I mean? Get these outlets out here. You know, everybody put it. You know, with they're helping with all the artists. Just push it together. That's one thing. You know, they know what I'm about to do. They gonna
Yeah.
figure out. You did.
Yes, yes. All right. If there's no more questions for Mr. King Maine, we will go ahead and let him go. I don't know. How often are you hopping into the booth these days?
Man, we
Are you headed to the
Hey,
studio tonight?
they see them little 5 tapes drop. That ain't nothing. We could have dropped there, goddamn. We could drop every month. You know, it's just about to keep
Yeah.
it patient. You know, we ain't in no rush. You feel me? We
Yes.
just being patient. We gonna let them eat it up. Let them go back to it. You know what I'm saying? And if they ain't getting in tune, they gonna get in tune here soon. So we ain't worrying.
All right. Y'all heard it here. Where can they go stream?
All platforms, Spotify, save the songs, add them to y'all playlist. You feel me? I'm dropping something probably every 2 weeks, 3 weeks. You feel me? A single, all that. So that's dropping all the time. So go save them songs and add them to y'all playlist. I appreciate you. You amazing. You feel me? I hope you
Yeah.
have a blessed night. And I love what you're doing
I
for
appreciate you.
all the artists and everything you do. You're not just artists. I see what you're doing with all the other people doing their things too. You know, I salute you.
I appreciate
For real.
you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the love, and it's right back at you. So, any way that I can support your music career, anything that I can do, please do let me know. Again, I do appreciate and recognize just your ability to network, the way in which you go about your networking. So, that's really what has all of my respect and admiration. So, shout out to
I
you.
appreciate you.
All right, that's it from Mamarazzi Mondays, you all. Again, this is the first Monday of 2021. And so I really do want to make sure that each of you all have a prosperous 2021. Always make sure that you check back. Mamarazzi Mondays, 8 o'clock every Monday. All right. Have a good night.